This is a demonstration of how to form a set of Stringline Backshop Services truck pickups. Today we're going to do a set of F4W 440s. I also offer these in KPs. The difference between the two is the size of the mounting hole. The 440 is designed for a 440 thread screw. The KP is designed for use with the Kingpin standard for that version of truck. I like the threaded version because it allows you to adjust the tension on the truck better, to hold the contacts in place better, and there's no chance that it's going to fall out and allow the contacts to come loose and create a short circuit in the car. The tools required are a set of cutters. I just use a regular old set of channel lock pliers. You can use, these are just regular pliers. You can use channel locks, true channel locks. I guess the channel lock's the brand on this one. A set of little jeweler's pliers that I found down in Florida one year on vacation. At a flea market for $1. Deal of the century. But what's nice about them is they've got a really thin nose and a flat edge. That's the key to it. And then a pair of needle nose tweezers. So to begin with, we'll just trim a contact out of the sprue. Now it's important to note, I've mentioned in some of the literature and that one of the steps after forming is to heat treat the parts. That was based on some initial experiments. I've been through about 8 different materials on these. The current material that I've found really doesn't require that. This has enough spring back. What the heat treating does is it makes it a little bit harder so it will retain its shape better. It gives a little bit more spring. The current set, or the current material is really pretty good as is, so I don't even heat treat them at this point. So the next step is take your tweezers, or your pliers, I'm sorry, and there is an edge just, right above the wheel wings, and line that up so you can still see a little bit of daylight between the two of them. Just fold those down. I'm going to do that with both of these. Again, I'm looking for the little ledge. I'll line that up until I see just a little bit of daylight. Fold that down. And I'm going to take my Disneyland specials. Put that in there. Just give that a little tweak. Turn it over. Put it in there. Give that a little tweak. Same thing on this one. Turn it over. Give it a little tweak. So now I've got a finished contact. So to assemble them in a truck, I've made a really crude jig. It's basically a screwdriver that belonged to my great-great-great-grandfather, who was a watch repairman, a pocket watch repairman, a railroad pocket watch repairman, and a set of heat sink tweezers. And I just made a simple little post that I can drop a truck on. The next step also would be to go ahead and solder the wire onto it. I'm not going to do it for this demonstration, but when you solder those, be sure to make sure you've got a right and a left, and then you've also got a front and a back, depending upon which truck it's for. The contact itself is universal for any of those 4 positions until you solder wire on it. There are some versions that I'm working on that are not 100% universal, but generally speaking, you guys can figure that out anyway. So there's slide the first one on, slide your insulating washer on. I offer a 440 hardware kit, which is basically the screws, the plastic screws, plastic nuts, and this incredibly expensive little plastic washer. It's actually a Captain washer, polyimides, and then so it acts as a good insulator. And slide your next one on. Now I'm going to slide this off of here. Hold that, slide that screw in there. Adjust them out a little bit. Let they set flat on the bolster. Now I've got an assembled truck I'm going to take. I always roll the first wheel in toward the coupler box because it's the hardest one to get in. I'll take the second one. Just going to use my fingers to push those two wings in. And voila. Put my nut on it until I'm ready to use it. That way it doesn't come back apart. To adjust it, I like these needle nose tweezers. Just take and slip those down in between the wheel sets. Do that a couple times. Once I get it on the car, put it on the track, I'll get a little roll test, make sure everything's rolling fine. Might also have to take your pliers and just give those a little bit of a tweak to get them up in the right position. You want them to ride on the metal face of the wheels. So, we offer the contacts, the hardware kits, wheel sets, drill and tap sets, and complete sound card kits, lighting kits. So be sure to check out all of our products. Thank you.